All right, so I just wanted to quickly go through my crypto portfolio as it stands right now. I've slimmed it down a bit, so yeah, let's just get into it. So at this point on Fantom, which is probably my biggest holding at the moment, seeing some bearish price action, but we're in a more of a bullish area. So I'd love to see some more bullish price action on the weekly. Then the daily, where I'm thinking we could definitely get back down to in terms of Fantom is down to this 114.10 level. So we get back down to that level. Looks like we're pushing for that level now. Definitely going to, initiate some buys. But then we could also run out these lows here and actually get all the way back lower, all the way down here. You see what I'm saying? Down to the 59 level. So if we get back down to there, probably initiate more buys as well. All right, so that's Fantom. Then Polkadot. Oh, that's bad. Polkadot. Destroying. So Polkadot on the weekly, bullish price action, bullish area, so that's good. Daily, more bearish price action, but we're in a bullish area, so that's good as well. And then the 4 hour, okay. So 4 hour, you can see that we haven't really pushed down into this, but we don't have to. This candle's large, it's covering a lot of this area, and we pushed down into that. So that could be enough, but on the 4 hour, just in terms of alternatives for if we don't go higher, right? We could be heading lower for this area down here, okay? So pretty clear there, all right? And then also all the way down here at the 14, 15 level, right? So again, we get back down there, initiate some buys, but we also have some bullish price action on the weekly. So, if things shape up a bit better on the daily, then I'd be more willing to initiate, buys, not in these areas. Then BAT. So bullish price action on BAT and bullish area on the weekly, more bearish price action on the daily, but in a more bullish area, so that's good. Then 4 hour, BAT honestly looks a lot like Polkadot, which is kind of odd, but yeah, who knows. And then also down here as well. So much like Polkadot, we got two areas there. Daily and weekly not really singing from the same hymn sheet. So yeah, gonna kind of sit on my hands at that point. But if we get down here, as this is like longer term investments, I'm not trading it. I will take buys and then take buys as well. Mask, definitely more speculative play. Bullish price action on Mask, which is nice to see, kind of for the first time ever, on the weekly at least. And then bullish area, bearish price action, and then bullish area on the daily. So again, much like Polkadot. So we'll see if this is like Polkadot as well in terms of, well, not so much there. So we definitely could still come back down to this yellow line. We never really tagged it, so that is a possibility. But that's the main area for Mask. ENS, bullish price action on ENS, bullish area, bearish price action, bullish area, 4 hour. Again, yeah, this down here, which is looking like the main area that we could pull back into on ENS. That's ENS, Ether. So Ether, definitely still holding that from, earlier positions. Much the same as DOT, bullish price action, bullish area on the weekly, bearish price action on the daily, bullish area, but it's looking like it's heading up to make bullish price action. So if we can break this, that'd be nice. I would like that a lot. So I'm gonna create that alert, which we look pretty close to it at the moment. Oh. Should look pretty close to it at the moment. She look pretty close to it at the moment. But regardless, we'll see what's up. And we'll see if we can run this out. All right. So we'll see if we can finish that. That'd be nice on Ether. And then at that point, you know, especially with the way that this candle is moving, I don't know the future, so we could definitely push back into this candle without pushing above this guy, or we could push above this guy and then push back down into this candle, right? But let's say that we do get a push above and we don't push back down into this, and that would be significant. That would be an area that I would want to look at, especially if we get a pull back into it. I'd like to take a nice bounce. See if we can attack these highs up here at 35.50. Yep. HBAR. Bearish price action at the moment, but it's close. Yeah, close, but close only counts for horseshoes. So, yeah, HBAR. This, so we could definitely still come lower on HBAR to here, which would be awesome. And that honestly wouldn't be too surprising. HBAR is such a high max supply, and it still has a lot of, you know, tokens, you know, not circulating right now. So as those tokens kind of come on to market, you know, it's kind of like basic supply and demand, right? You know, there might be a lot of demand for HBAR, but it might not be at the same time as there's a lot of supply coming onto the market. You know what I mean? And yeah, so that being said, I'm not going to be surprised if we come back lower. Just going to be buying more, especially with how low HBAR is compared to other like layer one solutions. Now that being said, comparatively, it doesn't have nearly the infrastructure built out, like even compared to something like Fantom. You know what I mean? Like obviously it's not going to have the infrastructure of Ether, but like even something compared to like Fantom, but you can make like a pretty, you know, easy comparison there. You know, there's a lot more of a ecosystem and like infrastructure built out, not infrastructure, ecosystem built out for like Fantom than HBAR. You know what I mean? Like there's DeFi, NFTs, like all that kind of stuff with Fantom, not so much with HBAR. It has a potential, but you know, as my dad always said, potential has to be lived up to. You know what I mean? So, and then now Ripple, last one. Nice bullish price action on the weekly, bullish area, bearish price action on the daily, bullish area, 4 hour. Okay. So main thing I'm seeing on Ripple is down here at the 67 level, which would be great as well. So that's, you know, what I'm looking at in terms of my crypto portfolio. Kind of, you know, taking little nibbles here and there. Like I kind of always like, I try not to buy when things are like shooting up in the air, you know what I mean? But like if I see things are kind of moving down, I will take little bites, but I try to, you know, reserve big moves in terms of like moving a lot of money at a time, like, you know, 100, like that kind of stuff, for when we're in like areas that I've technically like called out and stuff. So yeah, that's my crypto portfolio outlook type thing. Going forward, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope providing value to you, man. And yeah, join us again next time.